All right, welcome back to our day 2. This is our first. Look at that. That is hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Just giant heads.
How many are there?
We got the clay cam.
We're going to bring back the clay cam.
There's quite a few. But just real quick, while we're getting started here, if you did miss that first game, it did end up going to denial. They have a 1-0 lead right now in our first best-of-5 championship bracket match. But I wanted to bring up a graphic for you guys. This is going to be basically how everything played out inside of the pools here. So the big things to point out, really, 2 of the pools, B and C, were decided pretty easily.
Very
because
easily.
The 4-0s with Justice in denial. Where it got a little trickier.
Which we didn't expect. We thought those were going to be some very tricky pools.
Yeah, where it got a little trickier then was between Pool A and Pool D with the 3-way ties. You know, we got a lot of questions like, how does this work? How does this play out? Basically, when you have that 3-way tie, especially when the head-to-heads are all tied up 1-1, 1-1, 1-1 across the board, it comes down to map count between those 3 teams specifically. So I know there were a lot of questions on Twitter trying to understand how it all works, but that is how the pool play broke down, and you can see the top 2 from each side here.
Justice are doing well.
Yeah.
B and C basically the same. They are exactly the same. Pool A and D exactly the same as well.
Well, looking back to our predictions,
it's like a butterfly.
I think for the most part, actually, I think I did have TK in my top 2, and on the other side, I think
your bracket's got to be ruined.
No, it's pretty much all right just because of how that broke down with Optic still being in. I had Justice number 1. I think I'm looking all right so far.
Well, you know what? Now we take a look at the pools. Let's take a look at the schedule for the rest of tonight and going into tomorrow when that will start. Of course, we've seen all the open winners rounds earlier today to kick off this stream. We're into the Denial versus EnvyUs match right now, and we'll continue on. Take a look at that screen cap it, if you will, so you have an idea of what the rest of it looks like.
Yep.
As well as on the Bravo stream. We've seen a lot of great matches on the Bravo stream, including pool play. Some of the big name teams and some of the best matches so far I've casted on both Alpha and Bravo have been on that Bravo stream as well. So make sure you guys take a look at that on MLG.tv/COD Bravo.
And the big thing for me, I mean, that matchup tonight, I mean, I had, for me, I had Optic Gaming number 1. I had Justice number 3 to finish my bracket. So that's going to be a big one. And we'll find out what this Justice team is really made of.
Right now, we have Denial versus Team EnvyUs. Next up is going to be FaZe versus SB, strictly business. Right after that, Optic Gaming versus Justice to close out the night. After that, tomorrow, the action kicks off at 10 a.m. So make sure you keep the stream open, hit the follow button so you can tag along the action all weekend long to see exactly how this Advanced Warfare Open ends to kick off the new season.
Well, we still have to finish up this series. Now, again, if you are just hopping in, 1-0 lead for Denial. We are going to be going to Riot S&D. While we wait for them to start this up, it should be kicking off in just a moment here. We can kind of take you through the rest of the game types.
Sure.
So Riot S&D for game number 2. It's going to be Capture the Flag on Retreat for game number 3. Uplink on Comeback for number 4. And Search and Destroy Recovery will be the final map.
Let me talk about the maps with you real quick, Maven. We just saw Denial hold out on Hardpoint.
Hardpoint on
Absolutely
Detroit
amazing.
is probably my favorite game. Well, my favorite Hardpoint map.
Okay. S&D on Riot. We know how talented of an S&D squad Denial is. Zuma, enough said. We all know.
Yeah.
EnvyUs, historically known to be the most talented S&D squad amongst other teams in every Call of Duty in, honestly, most recent history. So far in Advanced Warfare, with the exception of their matches today, at least online, hasn't necessarily been the case. How do you think they favor up, at least in this matchup, against Denial?
Game number 2. I'm looking for JCap, the Clutch King, to step it up again. You know, yesterday he had some ridiculous plays. My eyes are on Cap.
Your eyes are on Cap. My eyes will be on Clayster.
All right.
The Clay Camp will come back. I think we're going to see.
You've been swayed by the fans.
Oh, no. You remember Nashville.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Clay
gosh.
was crushing.
Clay was crushing in S&D. He's just got it in his blood. I think that we're going to see some big things. There he is on your screen. Some big things in this map, especially when it comes to tournament. Clay just automatically gets better on LAN. And you're going to see probably some showcase of that. Him and JCap are going to be the major difference makers as we head into S&D on Riot. So let's get some round count predictions from you. Who's going to take this? What round are we going to?
Envy, I have only watched, I believe, 2 of their S&Ds just because, we've been hopping around a bit. I think both went to round 11 that I watched. So I'm taking Envy round 11, 6-5.
EnvyUs, round 11, 6-5.
I'm wild, I know.
You're wild. I'm about to break some hearts. I'm going to take Denial 6-4 against Team EnvyUs here for S&D.
All right, well, we both see this one coming down the wire. I don't know what the delay is right now. If it could have been a bathroom break, could be a player just getting his profile set up, but we should be ready to kick things off in just a second here. And this one, you know, you got to think, though, with Denial, just the way they've been pretty much just running the 3-0 train through people, if Envy doesn't win this S&D, I think they're going to fall prey.
Well, if they don't win this S&D, obviously we're going to go to game 3 in this best of 5. It's going to be capture the flag on retreat. And we've seen Denial play capture the flag, and it is
For the most part, they've been rolling people, especially on that specific game type. I think I've watched them play it twice.
Call them butter, because they're on a roll. Literally, it's scary.
You mean like bread?
Yeah. A couple people got it. I noticed. But seriously, Denial, if we go to capture the flag, so if EnvyUs can't win this, tie the series up 1-1, we go to capture the flag, Denial has a legitimate shot closing this out 3-0.
All right, well, we should be good to go in just a second here. I know I said JCap's going to be the man to watch for me. You said it's going to be Clay. Let's talk about the other side, though. For me, I'm going Saints all the way. He is my guy to watch in this S&D game, too.
It's been grind time for Saints. We talked about it earlier in the day. Saints has been absolutely playing his mind out on this title, practicing constantly, staying up late. He's the kind of guy you go to bed and you wake up like 6 a.m. and you see him favorite something on your timeline. You're like, why are you not asleep right now? He's been grinding his mind out. On the other side of that, though, he's got some incredible teammates. That in Zuma. Zuma is a renowned S&D god, if you will. He is an amazing S&D player. He's got strategies. He knows. He's the kind of player that gets in the enemy team's mind, predicts what they're going to do, and most of the time, he's right. And that's a look at him right there as he's getting ready for this match to begin. This is going to be a hot S&D. We hope you guys are excited, and the game is beginning. Let's take a look at our map on Riot.
Take us through the map here, Duff. Tell me, what do you think are going to be the most important positions to hold here? What's, in your opinion, the favorite bomb site? How this is going to play out?
You act like I've been to prison and I know what it's like to be here. Okay?
Oh, Duff, you have been to prison.
Look at this face. Look at this hair. I don't even know what a prison looks like until I started playing Advanced Warfare.
I've been long enough that I've seen a prison or two.
Right, of course. The bomb site's pretty evenly spread out across the map. When we take a look at the map, when we jump into the game, we'll kind of take a look at it. You'll see it in your top left-hand corner. I'll make it giant for you. But kind of clear advantage, honestly, for the defense to set up a little easier than it is for offense. You got a little bit longer of a way to go. Obviously, we know with the EXO abilities how quickly you can get from one end of the map to the other, but we're going to kick things off. Denial will start things off here on offense, and we're going to be watching through the eyes of Zuma. First blood already.
We'll see if we can get this switched over. They did. All right, we're on your screen now. Sorry. We started out on mine. I was like, listen, if you want me to control this, I can. But Duffman is much better with the stick in his hand. So we will watch Zuna. He is going to be in map here. Did he get eyes on Cap there for a second? I believe he might have saw him just for a sec. He is going to end up dropping, though. Replay is going to be last to left.
Replays taken out immediately. He's not going to find that player, and that's going to be a quick team ace for Team EnvyUs. JCap will be the one in your final kill cam finding Replays. Team EnvyUs goes up 1-0. Very quick defensive stop.
Yeah, and JCap, I said he was going to be the man to watch for me. Already starts off with 2 kills. And I don't know if you heard about the stuff he was doing yesterday, but he got, I think he pulled off a 1v3, and then in around 11, I don't know if it was around 11, but in that same game 5, you got basically the final kill with 0.3 seconds remaining on the clock, able to clutch it. Just fantastic stuff.
Merc going to be your bomb carrier, getting aggressive already, moving in through the right side of the map towards the A bomb site. We're going to switch on over to JCap, who's going to try to clear it out, make sure they have control of it. Checking inside tunnel, no one's going to be in there. Watching the flank. Denial known for their flanks. Already it's going to be a trade. Now Merc drops with the bomb. It's going to be a 2v3. JCap, Clay, last alive.
All right, we'll stay on here with Cap and see. Stay on here with Cap, see if he is able to get it done. Going to be pushing up steps. You saw via the fantastic COD vision, both players basically going to be across the map right now. They're going to have to try and get this bomb and get something up. But they got plenty of time to work with. 45 seconds remaining on the clock right now.
Clay is going to work towards this bomb. Site inside top stairs. He's going to find a player. That's going to be an easy pickup for him on Replays. He's last alive, though. Now 1v2, and he's going to get spotted. Headed in through those lockers by Saints. And he's on your screen right now.
Now Saints able to close it out. Going to be able to bring this series to 1-1 here. You saw Saints able to start that 2 streak. nice start there in that second round. But yeah, basically just a tale of two sides. You pretty much saw Envy roll when they were on the defensive side of things, and now you see Denial able to lock this down here. So who are you kicking on? Zuma, you got a lot of love for Zuma.
I got a lot of love for Zuma. I want to take a look at what he's actually got equipped. Only the overclock, no mute here in S&Ds. He's just really worrying about his map position as he works this left side of the map to defend B. He's going to defend B kind of by himself. B for offense, kind of, or he's going to be working towards B by himself. Kind of the unfavored push for most teams as they take offense.
Typically,
but
yeah.
If he's able to get a kill here, we might see a rotation based on how far back the bomb is on your map here for Denial. So if he's able to get a pick, that'll completely open up this left side of the map. You can see through that fantastic COD vision, he's got Nameless right behind those crates, right behind him now.
I mean, if you're going to run overclock instead of mute, well, here is going to be the engage. He's going to edge forward. Depends on what side he checks. If he turns on this player, Nameless gave him a chance there. The shots coming in. Survived a lot longer than he should. We'll see attach here. He's going to get eyes on one. Can he win that gunfight? Clay, though, wisely backing up. Then Merc soaring through the sky. Gets the headshot, and Envy shuts it down there round number 3. So far, the 2 defensive rounds for Envy have been pretty much a joke. They've locked it down. They have not been able to make anything happen. And so if you're going to run overclock here, no mute, you're going to be aggressive, right? So he books it there, and then he completely slows it down, but then you see the shots coming in for Clay. Nice stuff there. Man.
Take a look at the bioelectric red dot right there.
I thought Zuma was going to get aggressive a little more quickly there.
I thought he was too, based on running
the overclock.
If you're going to run overclock, yeah, you can't just push up and then kind of
inch forward, like a caterpillar.
Merc, let's watch this guy. 4-1 captain here. Objective mastermind, we'll say here for Team EnvyUs. He's going to start this S&D off very well. They're leading his squad right now 2-1 over Denial. Working his way towards this A-bomb site. He's going to go ahead and get the plant down immediately, receiving shots. So from the top, Zuma able to get 2, leaving JCap and Nameless 2v4.
Wow, that big plays by Zuma, not only stopping that bomb plant, but also getting the player there that was really covering Mark. And right now, I mean, their Saints picks it up. Going to be a 1v4. Nameless going to do what he can, but right now it is just it's going to come down. Do you think who's going to win the first offense? I mean, it's been all defense right now.
All D.
Not really any offensive pressure yet. We haven't seen anything really working for either team, so they're going to have to start to mix things up.
You're going to see Nameless here use the rest of his mute exosuit. Now he's going to be an elephant for the rest of this walking around. He's got to be careful with his engagements. Pulls out the overkill sniper. Almost connects with attach. But he'll get cleaned up, and Denial will tie things up 2 rounds apiece.
I'll tell you, you mentioned the elephant. I swear your footsteps sound about 40 times louder to yourself than they actually do the opposition.
That's true.
You notice
still an elephant. You're like, I am so loud. I didn't hear you.
All right, well, that's going to tie it up 2-2. And again, if you are keeping track, I believe that is 4 defensive wins now in a row. That first offensive win is going to be a huge one. We will kick things off here with Saints. He is going to be running overclock. He is going to book it day. Let's see if he tries to get in mid-map here and get really aggressive early. And that is
exactly precisely what he's going to be doing. And if you take a look at your mini-map, he's got a few players working that can float towards the middle of the map. Obviously, your bomb carrier replays working the way towards A yet again. Bomb's going to go ahead and be planted with 1:07 on the clock. Trophy system helping out there.
He's dead, though.
Bomb's going to get planted. Easier for Saints and Zuma to manage. Just kidding. He'll get taken out. Zuma last alive. Work it out for him. It was until it became a 1v1 against JCap.
All right, let's see if Zuma can clutch it, win this first.
Oh, he saw him. He's going to spot him, and he's going to take him out from behind. Perfectly executed. And that's going to be a victory. Zuma is fired up as Denial takes the round count lead.
And Zuma, you also notice right now 8-3 with that 6 streak.
We talk about Zuma. He is
starting to crush it.
A quote-unquote S&D guy.
Yeah, he was your guy to watch for this S&D matchup. And not only do they take their first offensive round, they take the lead in this series, take control of it, and just fantastic stuff out of him. But who's the player for this round? Envy. They want to answer back. They want to win their first offense as well. Who's going to get it done, Duff?
Hashtag ClayCam. He's going to pull the sniper out. You can see on your screen via the COD vision, he's got a couple players inside of the prison building, overlooking that A bomb site. He's going to go ahead and toss that nade out. Caught from behind with the flank from Zuma. It's going to leave it 3v4. Merc gets the bomb down, though. 3v4 to defend. Let's see if they can hold out against Denial.
A 7 streak in S&D is a little bit scary. and make it an 8 streak. He's 10-3. Just picked up JCap as well. Your prediction with Zuma has been very accurate. He's crushing. Merc able to get one, but it will be a trade. As
big kill.
Saints, I believe, picks
1v2 gets it. 1v1. Zuma versus Nameless. Nameless, of course, on that 8-point streak.
My.
Nameless is going to find him. They're playing ring around the... Oh, Nameless. Taken out by Zuma, who is now on a 9-point streak, soon to be 10 with the defuse. He's 11-3. They're up 4-2. He's even got a teammate who hasn't even gotten a kill yet. Oh my denial.
He's got all 3 on his back, and he is marching around Riot currently. The plays this kid's coming up with, and just think about the future. He's still such a young player.
He's still so young.
Yeah, the sky's the limit right now.
Attach, replays, young guys, Saints, young guys, such a future for this denial squad, especially with the way they're starting out this Advanced Warfare Open. Zuma's going to pop inside. He's not going to find anybody in middle except for Nameless, who scours away.
He's feeling
already
like
Clay and
Holt right now.
drop.
He's challenging anything that's in front of him. But like you said, attach replays.
Oh, he's feeling good.
They already have a 4-2 advantage. If they are able to take this one, they're going to be 1 round away from taking a 2-0 lead in this series. That's a very scary spot for Envy.
I said Denial was going to take this 6-4. I think we're looking at it. Merc's last alive. 1v3 situation. We'll jump on board with Merc. Bomb's going to be planted at B. He's going to slowly work his way in there. He's all out of overclock. He's going to go ahead and find replays back there. I didn't see him.
He's going to get baited here, and Attach is going to see him. And that's what ends up happening.
Triggering his way through the sights, going to get spotted and take it out. And just like that, Denial is now 1 round away from the victory, 6-2, which means, Maven, they go up 2-0 in this best-of-5 series.
Yeah, we talked about the fact that we both thought this would lead to a possible 3-0. If they can get up in this series, S&D was the chance for Envy to bounce back. And Zuma right now, the rest of his team is currently combined for 10 kills. Zuma has 11.
He has 11 kills.
That's the definition of a carry. Not to mention, to go with the 11 kills, he has, what, 2 1v1s now?
We're getting a B setup here out of your guys from Team EnvyUs. He's going to have the bioelectric red dot sight on the sniper. His MRS, Nameless, making sure he watches the flank here. You can see on the con vision, that's probably a good idea, especially with this guy Zuma floating around 11-3. Working their way towards B, though. Merc, for this squad's got your bomb, and he's going to go ahead and start to lay this one down. Nameless watching the flank. He's got Zuma that should be approaching. Very patient is Zuma. More patient could be Nameless. Clay watching the cover. Inside hall, he's going to have Saints inside there, trying to shoot through the glass, not going to. All 4 players still up. Bomb's going to be planted. 36 seconds for Denial to try to close this out with a 6-2 victory.
And JCap gets that first blood, 4-3 advantage. Like you said, Bomb down. This is their round to lose. They have to hold this. JCap gets another Merc as well.
Wow.
Attach to be last alive, and there's the double jump turn on coming right now from Nameless. Big, big win. They have to win these next 3 straight in order to take this game number 2. Certainly capable of it. They have the veterans, they have the talent, they can get it done.
Clay in your final kill cam, he'll clean him up. Clay's 5-6. Now, 2 rounds away from forcing round 11. Find out if EnvyUs can do it. They'll be on defense, of course. The very lethal and dangerous Denial takes offense. Let's see if they'll close it out, or will Team EnvyUs force round 10.
All right, and we're kicking things off here with Zuma. We'll see what he's going to be able to get done. He's been the one running. He finally stopped that streak.
The whole team.
I think it stopped at 8, that actual streak. He is now 11-4. He's going to be pushing in here. You'll probably, I think you have to switch the, there you go, yeah. Sometimes I think the tag at the bottom, it gets confused.
We noticed at the same time.
Yeah.
Merc, oh, the headshot from Zuma. Able to clean out Merc. It's going to be a 2v3. Bomb's going to be planted at A. It's up to Nameless in JCap. Shots fired. That's going to be Nameless to drop, but trade is made. JCap 1v2. Make it a 1v1. Attach is left. Let's see if he can go ahead and pick up the kill. Attach, you can see, floating.
He doesn't have a lot of time to work with here.
He's going to find him on the bomb site, and JCap's going to win it and pick up the defuse. We're going to round 9.
My God, what did I say before this one? You had Zuma, I said JCap, Mr. Clutch. He's had so many clutch plays throughout this weekend. Just another one to add to that resume. 1 round away from tying this up.
5-4, excuse me, we're going around 10. Apparently just lost up here, and the madness that is this S&D.
We are not provided with calculators up here, so I don't believe that we can be blamed.
When they hired me, they were like, can you add 4 plus 3 for me?
Let me see your resume. Do some
I
simple
pulled out my
mathematics.
abacus, and I added it up. Merc, your bomb carrier, EnvyUs, trying to tie this up. Force round 11. Merc's gonna drop immediately. JCap on your screen. Saints was the first to deliver the blow in the first blood.
All right, we'll keep eyes on Saints. It looks like, sorry, JCap, as he is going to try and get the high ground here.
JCap's got the bomb. He's going to go ahead and plant it.
He's got pretty good cover.
He's got great cover. They've got to be concerned because take a look at this player I have highlighted. Replays coming in from the complete flank. He could cause some major problems. It is a 3v3. JCap, planted, nameless, Clay. Can they defend against Zuma Saints in replays?
Well, JCap was eyeing that flank for a second, but as he wraps back out, does he look rough? He didn't look far enough, right?
Didn't see him.
He's got him right behind him. He's probably going to drop any second here. That is going to be replays. Nice flank out of him. We're going to see Clayster. He's going to have a tough gunfight here.
No!
Oh, God! He just turned and absolutely annihilated Saints.
And they win it! Nameless, Clay, take a look at the guys in the booth. They're getting fired up, focused.
What did Clay just do?
Around 11. Here's Nameless in your final kill cam. Clay just ruined lives with that kill.
And that is the definition of why I love this new game. Plays like that happen so much more frequently just due to the high pace and the movement. Incredible play. They were down, what, 5-2. Here they are, 5-5. Did I not say round 11 Envy?
You did.
Round 11 Envy. All right, JCap. Let's get it.
EnvyUs on defense, able to outslay their opponents on denial. Denial takes offense, replays, takes your bomb. Zuma's going to spot that player in Nameless, getting aggressive. Spots another one, getting aggressive here on the B side.
He doesn't take the bait. That was wise. I thought he was going to charge out there for a second.
I'm going to come get you. All four players up from both squads. Now trapped inside this building. Denial playing. This is either strategy or this is playing very nervous.
Oh, no. Nameless might be in trouble. He didn't see him.
Nameless might have seen him. Nameless scoping him out. He's going to come in from behind. He might be able to make something happen here. Meanwhile, replay sliding up to this A bomb site to get it planted. Nameless, though, completely on the flanks. Going to find one. Does he get two? No, he'll get taken out. Meanwhile, Trade has made 3v3 replays. Gets the bomb down. Denial trying to defend against Merc, JCap, and Clay.
Oh, nice positioning there. Catches Clayster as he exos out. Merc's going to try and pick up this player. Shots coming in. He doesn't get that kill.
Coming into the glass.
Oh, my.
JCap, 1v2. JCap drops. Denial takes the win. That escalated quickly.
I predicted JCap. 6-5, the clutch. I thought he was just going to line those two, zip them up right there, but unfortunately Zuma ready to take care, but he went 15-6.
Wow. Zuma leading Denial to an impressive victory despite what looked like an amazing EnvyUs comeback here at S&D Riot.
Wow, that's heartbreaking. If you're Envy,
if you're an EnvyUs fan, that has got to hurt your feels.
Yeah, you deal
punched you right in the feels.
You deal with the early domination that you saw from Zuma. He went what 11-2, 11-3 to start that. Was on an 8 streak. You're down 5-2. It looks like everything's all but over. And with a couple clutch plays, a turn on by Clay. Next thing you know, it's going to around 11. You know, if Nameless picked up that second kill there, if he won that gunfight, that changed everything.
The entire game changes.
If Merc got that play there or got that kill as the player went in from the bomb
site. As he came in from the glass like James Bond. Tom Cruise, Mission Impossible. He did pick up one.
Tom Cruise is pretty darn strong for being 4'9".
Denial takes the victory. They're up 2-0. Don't go anywhere. Capture the flag on retreat is next. Will Denial close out with a 3-0? Or we see EnvyUs win 3 straight into Game 5 and continue on here in the winner's bracket. Don't go anywhere.